I'm Mr. Gex. I teach freshman social studies. Basically, it's U.S. history first semester and world history second semester. I guess as incoming freshmen, the thing you have to know is that we're gonna have a little higher expectations here at the high school, and you're gonna have to work a little harder. And we do mid-year and end the year with exams. So that will be a little bit of a change along the way, also.
Hola, I'm Senora Wichita, and I teach Spanish 1. In Spanish 1, we learn just the basics of Spanish. We talk about family and parties and school and vacations.
A little tip for freshmen.
My tip for a freshman is to be kind and don't be sassy, be organized, and don't talk when I'm talking.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hurt. I teach English 9. I had a lot of you in 7th grade English too, so I'll be a familiar face. In English 9, we write a couple of really big papers, we give a couple of big speeches, and we do a lot of reading. We read a couple of plays. Romeo and Juliet is one of my favorites that we do freshman year. If I could give you some advice for freshman year, I would say get involved in something that you really like to do, and maybe use your study hall time, use your resource time so you don't have homework too often.
I am Mr. Zitlow, and freshmen may see me in geometry class, but I also teach pre-calculus and AP calculus. So those of you who are going to be in geometry class, you will be learning how to reason logically. Maybe you've heard about proofs, and that's something we'll be working with. The basic building blocks of geometry are points, lines, and planes. You'll also learn a lot about angles and study shapes. A few things that you might want to keep in mind if you're taking geometry next year in order to be successful in Mr. Zitlow's class. You need to ask a lot of questions. I'm always here to help you, but it's hard for me to help you if I don't know what your questions are. I enjoy students who work very hard and will be glad to help you. I want to see you putting in the effort as well. It always makes my day better if you have a positive attitude. And even when you face a challenge in geometry, and inevitably there will be some point where you will be challenged, I never, ever, ever, ever want you to give up. You always have to keep trying. And if you don't already know how to say equilateral, quadrilateral 5 times real fast, you might want to practice so you don't get embarrassed in class. Again, that was equilateral, quadrilateral, equilateral, quadrilateral, equilateral, quadrilateral, equilateral, quadrilateral, equilateral, quadrilateral.